hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see you. Good to see ya. What is up, Lucas, Not Alphaberto, Dylan Hunter, hello. Zeris, Funk Wonder, Doofus, Staffus. It's kind of like Doofus, but a little bit backwards. The deck from today, any chance you play a match or two today? Ooh, I hadn't thought about it. Possibly. Like, maybe if our league's done, maybe we jump over and try a couple matches of it. I hadn't really considered it, but it is a really fun idea. I don't know how likely it is to assemble everything, but oh my god, if it all comes together, that deck look really sweet. Devil Gear, Alex Mateo, Visiwa, Jaguar, Funk Wonder again, Titan Whale, Sir Garrett, how are you today? Welcome. This deck is interesting. I'm not even sure why I'm interested in this deck, but this is a deck. There was actually a few modern decks in the last league dump that I was like, these look pretty interesting. I mean, the main reason I'm interested in this one is Cleansing Wildfire. Maybe it's just good. Like, maybe you just play it. And this deck kind of puts that to the test. We're like playing it and we're copying it with Seagate Stormcaller. We're kind of almost 8 snap, or I guess 6 snap. We got Seagate Stormcallers, we got Snapcasters, flash it back. So in theory, we can turn it into strip mines and like blow up our opponent's stuff or burn our opponent out with tribal faves. We blow up our own flag zones of Turkey here. So we got shenanigans. We got modern shenanigans today. What's happening in New York? It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly in upstate New York today. It might be coming off, though, throughout the course of the stream. So, what's up, Bailey Gaming? How are you? I'm doing well, Snapcaster. Hey, we're playing you tonight. You are in our deck. So, that's what we're starting with. Jeskai Wildfire Blade. The other deck that caught my eye and I put together for tonight, you know I love Hammer Time. This version of Hammer Time, it does a lot of the normal Hammer Time stuff, but it has a really unique twist that I have not seen anyone do before. I also love Maul of Skyclave. That card is a little bit underrated. When will the band tournament resume? So the band tournament, I think it's going to be like weekly. I don't think we're going to be, we just don't have the ability with getting schedules and stuff together to do it like 6 streams in a row. And I think it would probably be a little overload to do 6 streams in a row. But yeah, hoping to come back to it next week. Is this Aspiring Spikes list? I don't think so. I don't know. The name on the deck list was not Aspiring Spike from Moto, but maybe that's where it came from. I really don't have any idea. This one interests me for another reason. So you got the hammers, you put them on the creatures, you smash people. That's sweet. We already know that that's sweet. This deck has a backup combo that I haven't really seen people playing, which is Pure Sight Marrow, the weird untap creature. Pay a high red, white, or blue, untap it. You can look at the top card of your library to exile it. Well, if you can get a Pure Sight Marrow with a pure dice mantle on it, you can exile your entire deck, essentially. You just tap it down to mana, untap it using that mana to exile the top card. So this does 2 things. First off, it lets you find whatever you need. Like, if you need a hammer, you just exile stuff till you find a hammer, you draw the hammer the next turn. The other thing it does is it lets you potentially win with Thassa's Oracle. You can Pure Sight Marrow at the end of your opponent's turn, activate your bunch until you find your Thassa's Oracle. Untap, draw Thassa's Oracle, then activate a bunch so you got no cards left in your library, then you cast the Thassa's Oracle and win the game. So exile your own deck version of Hammer Time. So those are the decks I got put together for today. Can we switch to Hammer Time right now? More excited for that. Ooh, you like the Hammer Time build more, actually? Ooh, not excited for the Cleansing Wildfire, say. Ooh, maybe. You might be able to convince me. Do you see Omnith has gotten higher numbers in the grand finals than Oko did last year? Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Rest in peace, Oko. It is no longer the most dominant card in the history of Standard. Somehow, it blows my mind. It's only been a year. It's been 1 year, and it was the most broken card ever, and we already have another most broken card ever. Like, it's already happened. The other thing I want to, like, here's the article. We're going to click on it in a second. I don't know if Wizards is making the best of a bad situation, or if, like, maybe it's part of the marketing gimmick. Like, their whole marketing for this thing, 64 decks, 1 villain looming over them all. Obviously, Omnath. Like, they wouldn't break standards so they can have a good catch line for their Grand Finals article, right? Like, there's no way they want the meta to be one deck that's dominant and then a bunch of like other decks trying to fight it. That can't really be intentional. I'm guessing they're just like making the best of a not great situation. But if you look at the meta, oh my god, the record is broken. Omnath comes in at 59.4 for Omnath Adventures, another 12.5 for Omnath Ramp. Add that together, that is 71.9%. Oko was 69% on day one, which at the time was nice, I guess. But it went up to like 70-something% on game two. So it's the new most dominant card we've had. It's not quite an apples to apples comparison because Oko did it at a full-on like 200-person pro tour. This is only 32 players, so it is a smaller meta, but still, it's never happened before. It is a new record for most dominant card at a pro level tournament. And then historic, I will say, and it sounds a little weird to say this, but I will say, I thought Historic was going to be less diverse than it is. When you saw the early release of decks, it was like 50% Omnath. Now that we have all the decks, we can see it's only, quote-unquote, 34.4%, which is not great, but it's also better. I thought it was going to be at least 50% or around 50%. So it's a little better than I thought. So people are actually trying to fight against it. I'll be rooting for the Neostorm players. The three people crazy enough to bring the Neoform combo that we played a couple weeks ago on stream. I'd definitely be rooting for them. I think that's the most interesting thing that's going on in Historic. In Standard, there's a mill deck. There's one player that's playing rogues, but really it's mostly mill. There's only like two actual rogues in the deck, and they're both the mill rogues. So I'll be rooting for that in Standard. But yeah, that's coming up this weekend for the grand finals, starting tomorrow, I think. Hey, what's up, Psycho Magi? How were you? I think based on what we've seen from these numbers, and this is not a call for bans, this is a prediction based on the data, and that prediction is, come Monday, we're going to be getting the announcement of an announcement saying we got bannings coming, and it's going to be Omnath, it's going to be Lucky Clover. That's my prediction. It's not a call. I'm not calling for anything or anything like that, but that's what I think is going to be coming. Not sure about best of three. Best of one Neoform is absolutely bonkers. Basically only loses to itself. Yeah, I could see it being really good in best of one. I've really played it in best of one. Anyway, we are moderning tonight. It is a modern night, so let's do our reminders, talk about what decks we're playing, and get into some games. So rate my YouTube if you missed the band bracket, part one of the band bracket. It's up on the replay channel. You can see Crim and I battling it out with some of the most broken decks in recent Standard. So definitely check that out. Yeah, it's weird that Dualcaster is in Modern. Historic cards being legal in Historic but not in Modern is just really strange to me. Really, really strange. I wish like Jumpstart was legal in Modern. I guess it's probably bad for Modern, maybe. I don't know. I would enjoy it though. Normal YouTube, we played some Dragonflake for Against the Odds yesterday. We had a sweet deck tech, Fishbowl Thursday deck tech today. I'm working on a special video about MDF Season Commander that's coming up. Commander Clash tomorrow, of course. So all that stuff is coming. Which cards in Historic but are not in Modern? Jumpstart is the big one. All the Jumpstart cards are legal in Historic but not in Modern. But also all the anthology cards as well. Dualcaster Mage is one of the ones that's legal in Jumpstart but not. So otherwise, the sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom, and maybe you need some Magic cards. Maybe you need some Zendikar Rising cards. Maybe you need some Anowats. Maybe you need tallies or Dark Petitions. Whatever you need, they got you covered. You pick them up at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they'll hook you up. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting this show. Otherwise, merch page. Got tokens, t-shirts, playbats, get away to support the stream and the channel and the site. J-Bo's McBooty, welcome to the Fishbowl. No, that's my deck list number, not a scoop share. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoop share for you. How's it going? Good to see ya. The Discord is new and improved, and donations always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Yeah, I've used the Card Kingdom buy list a lot. Very, very good for that. Off to the doctors. Oh, good luck, Jaguar. Good luck. Hopefully it goes well. So anyway, all right, we are starting off with this Jeskai Wildfire Blade deck. That's deck one. If we have time, gonna try Hammer Time 2. I think both of the decks look cool. So this deck What is it trying to do? Well, the way we actually win the game for the most part is by getting a Sword of Fire Dice, a Batter Skull, or Maul the Skycleaves on a Geist of St. Traff, giving us this really fast, hexproof, angel-making clock. We could use Stoneforge to find our equipment. So that's kind of like the finishing plan. Stoneforge, getting equipment to put on Geist of St. Traff. So that's the finisher. The thing I'm most excited about is Cleansing Wildfire. Just 2 mana, blow up a land. Its controller gets to search for a basic land. We get to draw a card. This is a couple things. We can like attack our opponent's mana base, maybe copying it with Seagate Stormcaller, maybe flashing it back with Snapcaster Mage, get our opponent out of basics, and then we have Strip Mines that actually draw us a card. We also have shenanigans with Flagstones of Trokir, where Flagstones, when it goes to the graveyard, we get to search for a plains, put it on the battlefield, so we can Cleansing Wildfire as early as turn 2 on Flagstones. Flagstones will get us a land, one of our dual lands most likely, and then we will also get a basic land from Cleansing Wildfire. We can snag these Triomes, which will turn on our Tribal Flames, which we can flash back with Snapcaster, so we play like a weird, sort of like Snapcaster Birdie tempo deck as well. And that's basically the plan of the deck. Blowing up lands, burning people out, attacking them with Geist of St. Traff. This feels like a deck that would have been in Modern a long time ago. It's been a long time since Geist of St. Traff was a card in Modern. I haven't seen Geist in forever. I haven't seen Tribal Flames in a long time, so I'm excited to see if this deck works. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. How many basics do you play, Blue Cheese? That's a big question. I'm hoping we run into some greedy opponents that just don't have many basics, and then we could really get them. Then we be like Jeskai Land Destruction. Yeah, it is. Tribal Flames is a powerful card. It definitely is. It has potential to be. So I've been trying to figure out, I've been working on Morog. Morog, hey, what's up, Jesse? How are you? I'm doing well. I've been working a little bit on the Morog against odds deck. Hey, what's up, dog? Good to see you, good to see you. Next week's against odds, Morog in Modern. The hard part is, it's another landfall card, and people are just, like, sick of landfall, so I'm really nervous. Like, it's 6 mana. It's a landfall card. That probably means we gotta play like at least Lotus. We're gonna avoid Omnath. I'm not gonna play Omnath, but there might be like Lotus Cobras involved probably because it just works with like the same things, and we need ramp anyway. So like, so we'll see. But I think there's a way to go infinite landfall. That's my goal, is to have an infinite landfall combo deck. I think there's a way to do it. It's pretty janky. You gotta play some janky cards. No scape shifting. I want to go infinite. I don't just want to scape shift. We're going infinite. All the combat ever imaginable. It definitely takes a little bit of work. It takes a little bit of work, but it's doable. So we'll see. I haven't got to play it yet. I've just been brewing with it, but I'm excited to give it a try. Hey, what's up, Edoxy? How are you? Love your show at bedtime. Have a good one. Hey, yeah, have a great night. Thanks for swinging by. So, who's watching? I think I'm just going to try to cast it. Attack, bounce, extra attack, extra phase land. So the way that Morog is worded makes it a little bit tricky, because we can only get the extra combats if we have the land come into play during our main phase. Hey, what's up, Event Gnomes Game Second? Hello from well, I guess downstate New York compared to you. Oh, were you trying unders? All right. All right, here we go. All right, no basics. Please, no basics. Please, no basics. We're gonna blow up your lads. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm definitely in the middle of the two of you. Hey, what's up, Savich? How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. A truly JKD forgets odds, donating an Angel of Destiny that's unable to attack an opponent. Ooh. So, honest question for you. Oh, no! Oh, it's our stream sniper friend. Oh, dear. This was, they said, okay, they said, well, that worked. I think this is next level team sniping. I think they intentionally saw us on the stream that we were going to join, waited till they saw us joining, and then jumped in. So they like next level stream sniping, where they actually sniped the match to get in against us, so then they could stream snipe us. I don't even know how to hide it. Like, is there even a way to hide it? They're probably on Dredge, aren't they? Always on Dredge. Pona said you hit it on the head. Yeah, they next level stream sniped us. I don't know how to. I don't have a hand blocker. Is that like a program you got to download? I think last time we played against our Anders, our stream sniping buddy here. I think this is the third time. Put a box. I guess I could put. Oh, I guess this. Okay. I guess I can. Let's see. Hang on. I got an idea. I got an idea. I'm so good at technology. Don't worry. I got it. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stream snipe us, will ya? Well, now you can stream snipe some goldfish. Oh, we did it. We did it. Good idea. Zyre, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A little higher? Can you actually... But now y'all can't see the cards. Oh, they are still dredging. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So how do we beat Dredge? Victory! Victory over our snipey friend. Narcomoeba conflagrate. Okay. I mean, we're probably still gonna lose, but all right. There's an Narcomoeba. Really, I had a really bad breakup a few weeks ago. My go-to way was trying to get through it, get over it, has been putting out against odds. Needed to get through these rough times. Oh, the Mega Magquarp. I'm sorry to hear that. That's super hard. Yeah, this is our buddy. We've played against this guy 3 times over the last couple months, and not only we know that they're sniping because they're just like straight up forward about it. Like they'll just tell you. They'll straight up just be like, yeah. I'm stream sniping. This time it was pretty straight up that they actually waited until they saw we were queuing and then joined the queue at the right time to be able to play against us so they could stream snipe us. So this is not even like speculation. They're just like the unders here is just like the most blatant stream sniper I've ever met. It's not even, there's not even any like hiding it, nothing. It's just like, yup, shouldn't be streaming. I got you. I mean, it actually, like, stream sniping does not bother me as much as it bothers some people. Like, I think it's sketchy, and I wouldn't do it. But I also think it's just like a price of streaming. So I actually don't usually get mad about it and just try to have fun with it. Haha! Cleansing Wildfire is the Wildfire in our deck name, and we're about to cleanse our opponent's stomping ground here. I think, if we don't draw anything better. All right, so land, boom, land 1. How do you like that? How many basics you got, Dredge player? M Jacobs for they do have basic. Oh, another guys. M Jacobs, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, opponent, they don't have a Dredger in the graveyard yet. Do they hit one here? Please no. No. Okay. Okay, that's Blood Crypt. Okay. We got a shot. And. Ooh, Conflagrate, discard Stinkweed for next turn. Ooh, all right. Well, Sacred Foundry, untapped. Guys to St. Traft, go. How good is their dredging? All right. Not that great. Plays the stinkweed. Potent. Passing. Hitting us. Can we find a way? Can we find a way? Potent passes. Flooded Strad. How can we do this? So, let's Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix, Stinkweed Imp. Go to combat, attack ya. Hit ya for 6 down to 10. Opponent's at 10. Can we... Is there a way we can 10 with Tribal Flames? Not quite. Alright, let's Sacred Foundry, untapped. Cleansing Wildfire. Blow up that land. You got a basic? You got a basic? Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll see my head in a minute. Come on, give us a strip mine. Ooh, Bolt. Oh, we're actually super close. We're actually super close. Please no creeping chills. Alright, no creeping chills. Okay. There was no land. We got the strip mine. Yeah, only for this match, because our opponent is like blatantly... Oh no. Oh, this means creeping chills are gonna come, right? We were so close. Creeping chill. Opponent goes up to 13. Passes. Gets back their dorks. Oh no. Now I don't think we can do it. Maul. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. But then we die in the backswing. Hey, what's up, Betty? How are you? Yeah, they're watching a stream to see our head. Band bracket, I think it's going to be like once a week. So I don't know what day next week. I'll try to let you know. It won't be Monday, but I'll try to let you know Monday. Yeah, the hand is off just right now because our opponent was stream sniping. So people figured we should do this. All right, how can we get out of this? So we can... Oh, the problem is they're gonna kill us. I think they got us. Yeah, the band bracket was super fun. We're gonna keep doing it. Well, you don't really have control over it in leagues, LW. You don't really know who you're playing against until it starts. You don't see their name, so there's not really a way of avoiding it. Irish Ranger, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Oh, we're like so close and yet so far. So they're going to dredge their deck, hit all their creeping chills, so we're just done, right? Boo! Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, I mean, that just does it. I don't even know if we show our opponent. Well, they're stream sniping, so I guess they know everything. I don't think there's any line. I don't think there's any line to get out of here. So we maul Geist, bolt this, hit for 8. Awkwardly, we might have punted if we, instead of cleansing Wildfire last turn, if we fetched out a Triome. Well, then we want to draw on the bolt, so yeah, I don't know. That's probably not a punt. That's probably just unfortunate. But if we could have this be an untapped Triome, where we could... Yeah. Huh. Well. Yeah, we're just dead. Well, play... Play Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand. get a snow-covered plains. Lightning bolt the ox. Go attacking. I don't think this works, but how do we know they're a stream sniper? Oh, they just tell us. This is, I don't know if you've been here. This is the third time we've played Odders. And they're just like, straight up unabashed stream sniper. Yeah, it'll go away. It'll go away next match. I'm sorry. It's because our opponent's stream sniping. So it's an effort to get around that. Pass the turn. Yeah, these creeping chills just do it, though. We can go to 13. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, we can Snapcaster for Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix, a prized amalgam. Block, but they still get to dredge the rest of their deck, which means getting the rest of the creeping chills, which means we die. Oh, so close, so close. Hey, what's up, Snapcaster? You did some good work there, but creepy chills, too much with these oxen. I mean, I guess, is it possible they whiff? Maybe. Okay. Oh, we're not going to be able to win, though, because they get 2 Narcomoebas. So we go to 1, but they go to 7. Okay. Yep. Oh! Not only are we getting stream sniped, we're losing to the stream sniper. Whatever. I'll just take it away. I don't really care. It didn't really save us anyway. Is there graveyard hate? Sort of. Well, bring in the Soul Guide Lanterns. Go down Path to Exile. Go down. Honestly, probably a couple Cleansing Wildfires in this matchup. Like, Dredge just doesn't need lands. Thanos for the 32nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big shoots here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cronky's got stream sniped by the same guy 4 times today. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. They're gonna snipe, and we're talking anyway, so it's not like I don't know. It's just not worth it. The point of streaming for me is to have fun with all of you and like have the best stream possible. So I would rather get stream sniped and be able to have what I think is a good stream rather than have a lacking stream to try to squeeze out an extra win against Dredge because of stream sniping. Like, we have a new donation from Muso. I think it's Muso. $10 donation. Hey, Seth, already got me back into MTG again for the first time since 7th edition. I already said that my favorite deck, Orzhov Kaya Doom Foretold, rotated out. Are there any modern viable decks similar to that one? What would you recommend? Ooh. So I haven't really seen Doom Foretold itself be viable in Modern. No graveyard hate. We do have a Serum Vision. Like, this is a good hand, but is it a good hand against Dredge? Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you for the cheer, Gruul Mage Beast. Pioneer has had some success with Doom Foretold. There are, like, yeah, so you could actually play something very similar in Pioneer. If you wanted to go to Modern, there are, like, enchantment decks. I guess, like, Blood Moon prison decks could be a little similar. Like, you're playing enchantments and kind of, like, Pox would be similar. I could see that being a good comparison. But I don't know if there's, like, a direct comparison in Modern. In Pioneer, there's definitely, like, you can play straight up Doom Foretold with, like, Demonic Packs and play something very similar to the standard deck. Yeah, alright, we'll keep it. I mean, we do get to Serum Visions to look for Soul Guide Lantern, and we only got 3 Soul Guide Lanterns, so it's not like we have that much graveyard hate anyway. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you're checking out other formats. I mean, I think that's one of the nice parts about Arena. Hopefully, I'm hopeful that there will be players that there will be players who will jump into Arena, start Magic for the first time, or get back into Magic, like we just saw here, and then because of their experience on Arena, maybe your favorite card rotates out, and that gets you into Modern or Pioneer, or I don't know, you get sick of Standard, so you decide you're gonna like try Pauper or something like that. There's like so much. There's so much to Magic. Ooh, that's a whiff. There's so much to Magic beyond. That's another land. There's so much to Magic beyond. I guess we just batter skull, gain the life. There's so much to Magic beyond Standard that I hope some of the new Arena players figure that out and learn to. Ooh, all right, that's another whiff for the most part. And learn to enjoy all the aspects of Magic, or whatever aspect they like most. Like, nothing against people who just play Standard, but... I'm Fingo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Ooh, wow. That is also mostly a whiff. Okay. Staying alive, staying alive. Lightning Bolt. Opponent's at 15. Yeah, I think Maul is actually pretty good at Modern, in all honesty. In specific decks. Like, it's a way with Geist, with Stoneforges. I don't think you want to play 4 of them usually, but I think it actually is a pretty good card. So we run out Geist. Well, I guess let's play a tap land and just put Batter Skull into play, I think. It's probably fine. Ring Chaser with the gifts of to Ruroni. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I feel like Geist is probably going to end up stonewalled. There's so many things they can have that is just going to stonewall the Geist. Batter Skull, if we put it in this turn, then we can Geist next turn, attack with Batter Skull, even if it gets killed by like a Stinkweed or something. Then we can put it on Geist Saint Draft. That's my thinking anyway. I wish Wizards could cave in and give... Oh, no... Okay. Our opponent's luck is running out here. Boy, they have not milled Dredgers. Well, now we get to Batter Skull. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, boo and hiss. I guess we should Geist. Alright, well, Geist. Mountain. Stoneforge doing what it does best, attacking for 1. About it. Down 2. 14. No, another good... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Just kidding. Potent's Dredge luck is better than we thought. Narcomoeba. That's going to get back some... prized amalgams. Well, let's Bolt Narcomoeba. Untap. Something good. Triome. Well, go to combat. Attack you. Down to 7. Triome. Actually, maybe we cycle it. Let's just Flagstones. Play Flagstone. We're so close. We are so close. Hey, so sub is being weird. Shows I can't resubscribe with Prime until the 8th, which is today. Oh, that's super weird. Huh. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just gets a little buggy. No, we actually want this Triome because of Tribal Flames. So this is intentionally just to up our basic land type count for Tribal Flames. But I think it's better to cycle it and try to find more bolts or lightning helixes. because we're really close to like Bolt Snap Bolting for the win. Edge Champion, and ooh, Dog of Myth. The streak continues with a, wow, 243 gift subs. I think you might be second or third all-time Dog of Myth. I know that Tados is number one in gift subs at over 1,000. It might be 1,200 at this point. Maybe it's even more than that. I feel like there's one other person that I can't remember their name. Someone could probably tell me that donated like a ton for a short period, but I haven't seen them in a while. So I think you might be number 3, but thank you so much for the gift sub. And welcome back, Jonathan Snow. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Opponent hits a creepy chill. We go to 15. Opponent goes to 10. Gonna get back 1,000,000 silver smoke ghouls. We hit more lands. Yeah, so we need a bolt. We need a bolt. We need a bolt. Soul Guide Lantern. That would have been spectacular at many other points in the game. At this point in the game, though, I'm not sure it matters. A bolt doesn't really do it. Oh, Flooded Strand. Crack it. Is there any pathway out of this? Or are we just dead? Do we get sniped out of it? Well, the problem is the backswing. Our opponent has 1,000,000 power. Like, they just kill us by attacking here. So we Soul Guide Land. You love Oko? Well, Oko's not even the most dominant card anymore. It has been surpassed by Omnath now, apparently, thanks to this weekend's tournament. But they're, I mean, we can try it. So we can Snapcaster. Lightning Bolt. I mean, we also lose our Geist. And we know they have Creeping Chills. I don't think this works. So we go to combat. We get in for 4. But, like, how does this lead to us winning? Like, this still doesn't lead to us winning. So Geist dies. Opponent goes to 6. And then we lose. Yeah, alright. Sure. Well, sometimes you run into the sniper. Meh. On to the next one against someone who is probably playing fairly, perhaps. I used some of my credit card points for Asian Avenger last night. He, as I hadn't subbed him yet, and he has been watching him for a while. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm sure Crib appreciated it. Hey, thank you, Hack Mage. Wait, I didn't miss a sub, did I? Okay, I don't think so. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, do we add that to the record or not? I will say, so we talked about sniping a little bit, and we're going to be moving on because we're going to our next match. I will say, even though I accept sniping as an unfortunate part of streaming, I am a little surprised because it's been over like 3 or 4 months, and just from like talking to the person we just played, I think they just do this all the time. That's my impression, or as much as they possibly can. So I'm a little surprised that even though I tend to be forgiving about stream sniping, even though I think it's wrong, I'm surprised I haven't run to someone who's really freaked out about it yet. Because if that's what you do all the time, There are some people, like just from being on Twitter, there are some people who get really upset. How do you know it's a sniper? Oh, they just tell us. It's a very that person, Anders, is like, I've never met anyone quite like that, and I think that's part of why I think it's funny, is because I've never met anyone who is just blatant. Usually, if someone stream snipes, they're like sneaky about it, and maybe you like catch them in the chat or something, their username, and you're like, oh, they might have been sniping. Anders is just like, hey, I'm stream sniping ya. Like, this time it was actually even next level. It was, hey, I was watching your stream. I waited to see until you clicked join to start your match, and then I hurried up and clicked because I knew I could stream snipe you. All right. I mean, I appreciate the dedication, even though I think it's unethical. Like, that is they're dedicated to their craft. I'll give them that. Sabos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our opponent this time, Sidearms, is streaming. It looks like they are probably belching or playing Oops All Spells. I don't know. I don't know if you have. Probably better against Belcher, I would think. Because we got a bunch of counters. Hey, what's up, Fresh Produce? How are you? Hey, I wanted to say your article on the Secret Lair was so incredibly well written, and I really respect your love for the integrity of the game, despite the action of its creators. Rank Chase, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. I know it was a hard article to write because I really love Magic. I've loved Magic for a long time, and I have dedicated myself to it for a long time. Ooh. Maul of Skyclaves. So next turn we can play the Triome, and then, alright, well, put on top. Sure, pass the turn. Who won the tournament? So no one's won yet. We played part of the first round yesterday. Don't worry. Part of the first round. There's still much more to go. Does Wizards regulate my articles? No. Wizards does not even know. I think there's... That's one of the things I noticed in response to the article, that I think people who aren't content creators think that content creators and Wizards are a lot more connected than they actually are. I'm sure there's some that are very closely connected, like where Wizards officially sponsors them and stuff. But in general, like in my experience at least, that's not really the case at all. Like the amount of actual contact that I have with Wizards outside of like random Twitter, outside of random like Twitter interactions is actually pretty small. It's like pretty much, hopefully, fingers crossed, getting a spoiler card that Wizard sends for the new set, and for the most part, like that's really about it. Well, I guess it is Geist type. I actually think that Maul is pretty good in Modern. Oh my, so. Well, that was a that was a stream putt. I just was telling a story and just clicked the wrong card. I even said we were casting Geist and then Maul, but I was just focused on other things and clicked the wrong one. That was definitely not only a punt, but definitely a pretty impactful punt. Although, if we just get belched, then it's not as impactful because, I mean, I think there's a decent chance if our opponent kept 7 that we just die this turn. Yeah, all right, not dead yet. So we'll see. We'll see if it matters. But yeah, it definitely was a punt because we could be hitting for 8 this coming turn, which would at least be a clock. Hey, what's up, Kurji? How are you? I mean, flying is relevant. +2/+2 is relevant. It makes it very hard for most decks to actually interact with our blockers, our attackers. So I think we just take... I guess we gotta take an island. Actually, I guess we just take an actual shockland because our life total is not relevant. If they kill us, we're gonna die all the way. Well, certain visions. We don't really have any way to interact with this. Oh boy. Oh, wait. They can't play lands. Okay, just kidding. Things are looking better. Bottom, top. Okay, this I like. Our secret tech. I mean, our clock is slower, but, okay. Stone Rain. Draw a card. Okay, that slows our opponent down. Hopefully. Don't show us a bunch of rituals. Ooh, Legacy Bird. That's sweet. Wild Cantor. And opponent. Tap land. Now let's Snapcaster. Oh, they're getting their mana build up though. For Cleansing Wildfire. Stone Rain Cantrip. Yeah, I guess it's Sinkhole Cantrip, really. Blow up a land. They did get down a mana source though. MTG Strategist! Support set to the upcoming MTGCCA nominations open in November. Ooh. Well, thank you, MTG Strategist, and welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I still feel like our opponent could beat us at any moment. Eventually, these burn spells are going to do things. Standard Skull. Smashing. Tapped. Well, not dead yet. Crack this. Thin the deck. Get a Triome. Untap. Draw a Batter Skull. Well, let's... This is what, 4 to equip? Oh, it's so expensive. Lightning Helix the Canter. Oh my god, I can't tap properly. Red and white. Alright, red and white. Lightning Helix the Canter. Try to keep our opponent away from Beltramana. Did you manage to receive the decks I sent you? I'm not sure it was the right email. Ooh. I'm not sure. What was the deck you sent me? And what was the email that you sent it from? Or, what was the deck? I know I got... Was it just today? Alright, Veil of Summer, draw a card. If it was just today, I think there's a handful of deck list emails that I haven't gotten to yet. Elfingur. Yeah, getting down Geist earlier with opponent cantrips and cantrips. Oh, is it from... I see it. Yeah, from a couple days ago. Yes, it is there. I haven't actually read it yet, but I have found it. So there's a Geist. Go to combat. Attack. I mean, if we don't die this turn, we win this turn. 50k channel points is insane. Have I tried Mardu Knights in Standard? Not since rotation. Are we dead? Looks like. Alright. Mana. Reforge the Soul. Alright, so we're not dead yet. Alright, staying alive. Oh. So if we attack with... Oh, do we win? I think we win. Blue. Alright, Sacred Foundry. Untapped. We're going to see the power of Tribal Flames. Go to combat. Swing at you. Through our self-inflicted wound, opponent gonna take at least 5. Yeah, how has Murder Nights been for you? Since you've been making content every day, do you feel like you need to take a break? I'm sure it helps you love what you do, but it seems like you never take a break. Sometimes. I mean, I love what I do, and most of the time, in all honesty, have like taken vacations in the past and then just ended up playing Magic anyway. So it's really hard for me to stay away from Magic for an extended period of time. When I wrote that article about 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 not giving Wizards your money for product support and talked about being like addicted, people being addicted to Magic, that's probably really me. Like that was actually like fairly true and personal. That I think that's actually like where I am at for the most part with the game. Like it's really hard for me to just like not play Magic for a week. On the other hand, I do feel like, well, we got there. We did get there. A little clunky, but we got there. On the other hand, I do feel like I need to take a vacation at some point. I feel like not like for the sake of other stuff, like for the sake of my other content, I feel like it's probably worth it to take a break once in a while. Like I feel like even though I don't necessarily want to, I feel like for my content over the long term and doing the stuff I love doing, even though it's counterintuitive in some ways, I'm probably better off if I take like a break once in a while and like, you know, kind of recharge and then get back at it. Yeah, I hung out in Vegas last year after GP Vegas, and it's definitely I do enjoy Vegas, partly because I like poker. Yeah, it's also, hey, see Perthimus. Um, Well, our land destruction plan's good. Ether Gust seems relevant. Ceremonious rejection, perhaps. Path to Exile is bad. Jeskai Wildfire is absurd. Absurd. It's like the best thing I could ever imagine. Is Ether Gust really worth it? It probably is. The only thing is we did see our opponents got a bunch of counter hate. Maybe we go down... Alright, we'll go down sort of Fire and Ice. We'll go down Lightning Bolts. We'll go down one Geist and... Are we going down... Alright, one Ether Gust. Let's go 3 Ether Gusts. Run it like that. Well, it's actually 5 damage in our deck. Because of the Triobes, we usually get 5 damage out of it. Which, 5 damage... Oh my god, 2 Cleansing Wildfires. Oh, you better kill his fast Belcher. Yep. Wow, they chose to play last. I'm so... Okay, this is good. This is good. The Cleansing Wildfire tag is really good. Oh, let me see, Sai. Alright. Oh, opponent. I almost feel a little bad about this. Not really, though. Alright. Triobe. Lad. And... Apologies. No land. Cleansing Wildfire is really good at punishing. Punishing decks for not playing land. Oh my god, they sideboard in land? No! No! They sideboarded in a land. They sideboarded in a land. The deck's supposed to have no lands. They got us. I guess the Belcher deck's teching for Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah, seriously, playing lands? What are you doing? That's unfair. Bring back the Stream Sniper. I'd rather play the Stream Sniper than the Belcher deck with lands. Dr. Berserker, welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh no, are they gonna win? Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. So they're just gonna run out Belcher? Alright, runs out of Belcher. Alright. Well, that means this counter is going to do less. Well, Cleansing Wildfire. Arid Mesa. Ugh, yeah. This is real bad. And they got their land out of their deck. Yeah, you don't expect Belcher to be playing lands against your Cleansing Wildfire deck. Oh, we're so dead. Alright. What can we draw that's good? Not that. Well, I guess we just gotta hope they don't have it. I don't know what else we can do here. Stoneforge. Oh, I thought we were good with that double Cleansing Wildfire had, but our opponent was prepared. Oh, we even had the counter. I don't know about this one. Let me see size. Opponent, Belchers. Well, we can see their deck, which I guess is something. That is disappointing. Wow, they sideboarded in a land. So they're playing one land. They're playing... Still playing some Veil of Summers. Ugh. Oh, that makes me want to cry. I'm trying to get a sense of the deck. The deck side. What is? So it looks interesting. I've never actually seen a legacy Bone Miser deck before. I think the idea is cool. So I'm trying to take it all in. I'm assuming the idea is you mulligan into Bone Miser and try to Lion's Eye Diamond, discard your hand, and then hopefully make mana and draw cards in Shadow of the Graves at back. I mean, that's definitely a really cool idea, Sai. I have no idea how practical it is, but the idea is really spicy, for sure. Alright, we get to play first. Well, we'll keep it. No land destruction. Not that apparently it works anyway, since our opponent's playing lands. You should do a stream of you building an against odds style deck. That could be super fun. I'd be down with that. Suggestion-wise, the biggest thing I would say is I think the huge challenge of decks like this is Force of Will. I think Pact of Negation is a sweet start. Maybe that's enough, but that's something to keep in mind. Usually with decks that are kind of all-in combo style decks in Legacy, usually the big challenge is beating Force of Will. I'm not sure the best way to go about it. Yeah, I guess we bottom. I don't think either of those are good enough. Pass the turn. Opponent playing land should be banned. I agree. Life would be so much easier if our opponents were not allowed to play lands. Well, these are a lot of Ether Gust. I'm not even sure how good Ether Gust is. Like, it can stop a ritual. I guess that's our main hope. Oh, jeez. We're probably going to have to just run out this Geist. But then we're open to just literally dying next turn. Well, alright. So we can run out Geist, but then we can die. The problem is if we don't run out Geist, eventually our opponent's just going to make land drops and play Belcher, and then we die. Like, do we just have to run it out and hope that we're not dead? Once they get Belcher on the battlefield... opponent's on Belcher. Yeah, Oops All Spell is definitely a cool archetype. Well, alright, let's Serum Visions. I guess we're gonna wait. I wish we had real interaction. So we draw land, 2 more lands on top. And bottom. Well, save us, Ether Gust. You're our only hope. Whew. Yeah, I mean, the Belcher decks they do have plans. Alright, let's do this. Crack this. Grab a Hollowed Fountain, untapped. Crack this. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Ether Gust. Try to slow him down whatever way we can. Yeah, Leyline is... Oh, they do have the land. Leyline is good, although... Ooh, Ceremony's through. All right, I mean, now we're going for it. We got to go for it. Geist. Ceremony's rejection is our protection for this turn. Hopefully it holds, and they can't also Veil of Summer. Yeah, Ceremony's rejection is a good draw. So you get Restoration. Tapped. Well, okay. Go to combat, get and hit ya. I don't think we maul until it's lethal. 8-8-8 is still 3 attacks. 6-6-8 is 3 attacks, so. And get and hit ya. Down to 14. Flagstones. Grab a Triome in case we draw Tribal Flames. Pass the turn. Oh, close. Potent. Wild Canter. Ether Gust. Ether Gust does get around. Alright, Seagate Reboard. Passes. We untap. Oh my god, another rejection. That still loses to Veil of Summer. And I guess we don't have the mana for all of it. Get it, hit ya. Potent. Drops to 8. Lethal next turn. Can it hold? Can it keep us alive? About it. Did they put their dork on top? Sure. That's fine. I saw a collected Conjuring deck in the Fish Take article a couple weeks ago. My latest attempt... Ooh, let me see, Command. I mean, I think we might be in okay-ish shape. Like, hopefully we just reject... Uh-oh. Opponent's passing? If our opponent's passing, then we should win with this Maul. All right, 1, 2, 3. The power of the Maul. Coming in, 2 damage. Exactly lethal. Huh. Wow. Yeah, we can't beat a Prevail. Oh, we got the GGs. That land almost got us. 1 land Belcher is a lot different than 0 land Belcher, for sure. Well, 1-1, or 1-0, depending on how we count match 1. I will say, one of the sweetest things about Zendikar Rising is decks like this being part of Modern. I really think, so far my impression of decks like Belcher and Oopsal spells is they're good enough that people play them, but not so good that they're broken. Hey, what's up, Liam? Good game. Oh, man. Your mountain. Oh, that got me. I thought I had you in game 2 with 2 Cleansing Wildfires in hand. I was not expecting the mountain, not even a little. It was good tech. It was very good. Ooh. So the Conjuring deck looks interesting. Wait, where's collect? Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, I think that looks pretty sweet. It has 28 sorceries, which is a good number. I think As Foretold's a good addition to the deck. Rowl's interesting. I hadn't really thought about Rowling. Ooh, Bolts and Geists in 2 lands. Is it worth it? Tanos with the gifts up to Liam MTG again. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. And we're going to keep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you see a report there's going to be more MDFCs? Yeah, although, from what I understand, it's with a twist. So, more MDFCs through next year's sets, but I don't think they're spell/land MDFCs. My understanding is it's going to be different card types. So maybe like artifacts and enchantments, or who knows, planeswalkers and creatures. So I think maybe we get some more, maybe there's more lands, but I don't think it's necessarily lands. I actually think it's less likely to be lands than to be other stuff, which is probably interesting. Guild of Gwyn. Ether Vial. Okay. So, up against Taxes already. Taxes has also been on the rise in the format, thanks to Battle for Zendikar, or Zendikar Rising. Yeah, we know we're getting the rest of the pathways. I mean, I like MDFCs. Ghost Quarter, oh boy. Once they get their Leona and Arbiter, look out. Well, crack this. Grab a Triome. Ugh. Untap. Well, Arid Mesa, crack it. I think we gotta run it out. I don't think we can not Geist here. Grab a... Oh... Can we not Geist here? That's so... It seems so bad not to. I'll get a Sacred Foundry untapped. I mean, I guess we just hope they don't have Cat Jesus. Cat Jesus is what we're scared of. Cat Jesus really cuts down our mana. Alright, there's the Giver. No Cat Jesuses, please. Don't attack our mana. Yeah, drawing Wildfires would be good against our... Wow, my god, they have all the... Oh, they do have it, too. Okay. Blows up our blue mana. Yeah, well... This is awkward. Untap. Play a Mountain. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Down to 14. Do we fight the creatures, or do we just throw all of our burn at our opponent's face? 14, 10. I mean, we're not that far. Ugh. But if we don't, we're not going to have any lands. Alright. Bolt Giver of Roads. Bolt Arbiter. Huh! Well, clear them out. Go, Geist. Thalia's not... Well, I guess Thalia is pretty bad. Opponent taking up the Vial. Has a Blades. Archon of Emeria. Well, now our Geist is stonewalled. Hey, what's up, Herberto? How are you? Huh. 2 cards in hand. Well, land tapped. Tribal Flames Archon. Please no Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp. Alright, well. Go to combat. Attack ya. Pretty good death and tags this hand. Opponent blocks. Drops to 10. 1 card in hand, but can we get out from under this? Like, ugh, are we taxed out of the game already? Hey, what's up, Kid Rob? How are you? So, what format have y'all been enjoying the most lately? I know with the results or the deck list coming out from the grand finals, there's been much angst about Standard, and probably rightly so. But what formats have you really been enjoying? Like, one thing I noticed this week is the Standard videos I've posted have not actually been very popular. I kind of feel like people are like, oh, so I guess let me ask you this. Are you just like not watching Standard stuff right now? I've been trying to figure that out. Like, if like yesterday's Against the Odds and like the Budget Magic from earlier this week, I wonder if they're like bad and people like the decks are not interesting enough or something, or if people are just like avoiding Standard for the most part. Historic is definitely a fun format. That's on my list of stuff to do. I mean, you can't go wrong playing Commander. Commander is always super fun. And Commander you have so much control over, which is awesome. Like, if you don't like a card, your playgroup can ban it, and you can do whatever. I watch all your videos, but yeah, I don't enjoy Standard these days. Cool decks don't think it's strange. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, is it's just kind of a downtime for Standard. So probably, I've also very much been enjoying Limited. I think we're going to have another Among Us stream, by the way. It's in the works. Talking to some people, getting things set up. But, ooh, well, I think we maul them. Or attempt to. Maul. They could have removal here. Equip it. Go to combat. There are 3 cards in hand. Oh, they do have it. Oh my god, another... The Among Us stream was the only one my wife has sat through and watched all the way. Ooh, did she enjoy it, Jonathan? That's sweet. Yeah, I think I'm working on another one. We're gonna have some new guests in. Richard, I'm trying to get Richard to do it. Richard is like, how long is it? I don't know. 3 hours is a long time to stream, but I'll probably be able to do some of it at least. So I think we're gonna have Richard on for at least some of it. I'm trying to get Prof from Tulare Community College. He mentioned he wanted to do it, so trying to get it set up with him. So probably some of the same crew and some of a different crew. Are you in, Tanos? Do you play Among Us? Oh my goodness. I mean, now that you're retired, I assume you have tons of Among Us time. Opponent gets and hits us down to 9. Can our opponent really have another 3-drop in hand? Is that just like all the 3-drops with the Violon 3s so they get to do everything? Well, Tribal Flames Archon. Pass the turn. Hope this Lightning Helix can keep us alive. I haven't played any Penny Dreadful. I'm too nice to be a good liar. That's probably true. I don't think I'm that good of a liar. Skyclave Apparition. Alright. Eats our Maul. Out of cards, though. We have our opponent out of cards. So we can kill whatever they put the sword on. Untap and try to batter Skull for maybe the win? Alright, well. He looks it. Up to 12. Fizzle it. Opponent gets and hits us. What is that? We're playing Modern right now. Well, alright. Batter him up. And, yeah, Arid Mesa, go. Opponent can give protection, though, with this Mother of Runes. Ugh. Okay, so that probably is going to get us. That was... Opponent's top deck was better than ours. We drew the land, they drew the protection. Equips. Can protect and draw another card. Ugh. Well, we're going to need a really good top deck. The band bracket will be continuing. But it's going to be more like a weekly-ish thing. I don't think we can do it for... I don't think we can do like 6 streams in a row. I think it would be hard for me and Crim to make that work schedule-wise, and I think people would maybe get burnt out of it. It's just so many streams doing something a little different. Yeah, we did see the metagame percentage. No good choices with this block, unfortunately. Yeah, every Tuesday would be a good possibility. I gotta confirm with Crib still, but I think that something like that is most likely. So if we block, they protect, we lose our Batter Skull. If we don't block, they draw a card, they hit us to 4. And then, yeah, there's... None of these choices are good. I think no matter what we do. Death and Taxes is a deck that, because of Zendikar Rising, has went from, like, tier 2.5 to tier 1, which is pretty impressive. Alright, well, there goes Batter Skull. Well, at least it cycles. Actually, we're probably better off hitting our own land. Cleansing Wildfire. Get a land. Get a land. Well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, pass the turn. Actually, we gotta do it now, don't we? Because they got that Ghost Quarter, yeah. Alright. Well, 8 to 5, pass the turn. Opponent digs up Vial. Hits us, draws a card. This Ghost Quarter is actually huge, because it means Snapcaster or Tribal Flames is not lethal. Opponent plays a land. Thalia. Yup. And that's game. Helix doesn't matter. Ugh. Disappointing. Well, at least we beat Belcher. Huh. I feel like... So, I'm remembering why Geist of St. Traft went from modern staple to modern unplayed. And the reason is it's not all that easy to attack with a 2/2 for several turns. Even with hexproof, there's enough big bodies around that it dies very easily to many things. Huh. Well, that's a little disappointing. I mean, technically, still not sure if we're counting our first match or not. But, yeah. Officially, it counts. I guess we take out Sword of Fire and I sort it like that. So, as far as our deck is concerned, we can blow up Flagstones of Trokir for ramp. On the other hand, hitting our opponent's lands and snapcasting and Seagate Stormcalling is actually pretty relevant in some matchups. I have a great idea for an ATO charity tournament. Auction off decks for charity. If your deck wins, Goldfish can give you a prize like a side card or something. Ooh, that could be cool. That could be a really cool idea. I like it, Jonathan Stowe. Icy Duck handing out the gift subs to Fashuju and Onjai. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. All right. Well, go Stoneforge. Steam Mode Stab. Pass the turn. Opponent, Plains, and Ether Vial again. Alright, good at drawing the Ether Vials. Sacred Foundry untapped. Stoneforge. Get a Batter Skull. Hey, what's up, Debate Bro? How are you? Good to see you. The Walking Dead Twitch channel is talking about the Walking Dead guards. Ooh, what are they saying? I'm curious what non-Magic players think of Magic cards in general, actually. Astro advance to the LCS. Speaking of cheaters, Auriok Champion. And opponent passes. Oh, Flooded Strand. Crack it. Grab a Island. Serum Visions. Dog a Myth with a gift sub to... Snapcaster Lightning Helix. And we found a Geist for the future. Alright, let's keep Snapcaster, but not Helix. Pass the turn. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Opponent. Viling in. A mom? Modern mom? Yeah. Give her roots. Gains a life. I mean, opponent's down to 4 cards. We can't really get a damage because of the Zodiac champion with the Batter Skull, but how you feeling about the Bills? They have 2 Iowa guys, so I root for them. Better than normal. Are we gonna lose all of our lands? Giver of Runes protecting Cat Jesus is super obnoxious. Opponent. Passes. Well, let us Batter Skull. Untap. Flagstones. Kill the Giver of Runes, I guess. I feel like we gotta get rid of that. Kill the Giver of Runes. Sure. Adding more protection to the Warrior champion. I'm not playing fantasy football this year. I have some years, but I'm not this year. I'll pass the turn, leave up the Helix for a Cat Jesus. Yeah, Snap Helix can be pretty good. Opponent taking up the Vials. This is the numbers where the Vials start to get scary. Just exit some Legacy Bone Miser deck out with proxies. Once you get a Bone Miser and Putrid Imp, you will most likely draw your entire deck, have 50 mana, a ton of 2/2 zombies. Is that good enough for Legacy? Don't play much Legacy. I mean, that sounds... The finish sounds super sweet. I mean, it sounds like a really cool idea. It sounds like something I'd be interested in trying, Zai, because I have... That's a combo I've never seen before. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's obnoxious. Opponent passes. I hate this Auriok champion. Well... Let's Seravisions. For 2 mana because of Thalia. Put on top, put on top. Play the Mountain, pass the turn. Now we're just in this weird standoff. If I win the charity auction, you have to agree to watch the anime I sent you by email. I still haven't watched any anime, but it's on my list. It's on my list. Hey, what's up, Elephant Puddles? Yeah, the idea is definitely sweet. Well, no Vials. All right. The standoff continues. So, I mean, the idea definitely sounds super fun, Sai. Something that... It sounds like it could be a sweet, like, against odds deck for Legacy. I would still be concerned about the Force of Will. Like, that's kind of... There's so many... In Legacy, there's actually quite a few ways that you can potentially win really quickly, with, like, spectacular combos. But Force of Will just really plays the fun police a lot of the time. Alright, well, I guess we're passing again. I think Serum Visions is probably better than Opt. Opponent Vials. Leonin Arbiter. Okay. Gains a life. Untaps. I mean, opponent can't really hurt us, which is good. And I guess we probably win the long game somehow. Opponent. This has pro black, so attacking doesn't do anything. So awkward. Just like a really, really awkward position. You know there's Flicker Wisps. Alright, untap. Pass the turn. I feel like we just can't do anything. Like, this is just, like, the most awkward position. I guess that's what Death and Taxes does. Like, that's the plan. Opponent, leaving the Vials on 2 and 3. Those are their good numbers. I'm a little worried about what happens when we tap out. Opponent hasn't played lands. They already have at least a Ghost Quarter to destroy our land, so I'm a little hesitant. Opponent casts a Flicker Wisp. To get rid of our Batter Skull for now. Okay. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will bolt Thalia. I mean, this might be good for us. It might work out. Hey, what's up, Daz? How are you? Opponent's going to Vial. Another Flicker Wisp. Okay. Helix Thalia. Opponent Vials. Another Thalia. Alright, well, I mean, sure. So we get beaten down. Like, I mean, Jeskai Wildfire doesn't even do anything at this point, though. There's still infinite Thalias. Well, let's Snapcaster. For Lightning Bolt. Opponent gains more life. Yeah, I think we're losing this again. I mean, our opponent has had, I would say, above average Death and Taxes hands. They've had 2 or 3 Flicker Wisp, Cat Jesus, and Ether Vial every game, which is really good for what our opponent's deck's trying to do. Well, pass the turn. The only Joe Fish. Hey, Seth, love watching the Band Standard stream. Couldn't watch it live, but the replay was interesting. But watch the replay, interesting to see. Yeah, I think it'll definitely be sweet to finish off in the future. Well, pass the turn. We are getting beaten down in the air now. Opponent's got 2 lands, but they're not super. That's not super relevant with 2 Ether Vials. They can still do everything. Plays a land. Maul of the Skyclave. On an Arbiter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And that looks like Gamerino. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. And, yeah. What's the pathway out? Is there one? I don't see one. Jeez. So we're just straight up dead, right? Ouch. I mean, sure, we had to equip Battery Skull, but if we're taking 10 in the air, going up to 9 is not especially relevant, unfortunately. Hoping to do about once a week to finish it off. Well, attacking, spending our turn equipping, snapping, attacking just leaves us literally dead on board. So I don't think we can take that line. We can Snapcaster Helix, try to Helix a Flicker Wisp if our opponent doesn't have 4th Flicker Wisp or whatever. That would put us at going to 1, and that would be our turn. And then we're still really in a tough spot. I don't see any other options, though. Well, alright, sure. Yeah, these Ether Vials mean... So rough. Well, player Mesa. Snapcaster. No matter how many lands we blow up, it just doesn't matter against these Vials. Lightning Helix. Opponent gains a life. Kill a Flicker Wisp. Opponent has Flicker Wisp number 4 anyway. Alright. Well, that's just not a beatable hand. So equipping Battery Skull wouldn't do anything anyway. Like, I mean, yeah, sure. I actually think that's probably a decent matchup, but wow, those were good hands. Dirkamona! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, drawing, I mean, having Ether Vial at all your Flicker Wisp every game is what you want, Flicker Wisp off of Violon 3 is incredibly powerful in essentially every matchup. Well, that's a hand that can't cast anything. This is not much better. I guess it's slightly better. Very, very slightly better. Hey Seth, how about Cavern of Souls to block counters? Both Bone Miser and Putrid Imp are zombies. Ooh. That could be sweet. That seems like a reasonable plan. Stomping around for our opponent. Untapped. And Wild Nagato. Okay. Sure. So opponents getting aggressive in one way or another. It's a moto-less Freezing Fist. Opponent in the Nikado tank. A quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. My opponents figure out how to pass the turn. A quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards, you get them at cardkingdom.com. All right, opponent did figure out how to pass the turn. Well, we will Flagstones. This is actually a pretty good draw. Blow up our Flagstones with Cleansing Wildfire. Yes. Get a Island. Get a Triome. So now we have Tribal Flame for 5 already? That's pretty good. Get a Triome. Alright. 5 mana types achieved on turn 2. That is a pretty sweet synergy. Being able to blow up your own lands to ramp with Cleansing Wildfire. I do like that. Yeah, this is less somewhat five what a Moto League with. I think that name is on the deck list. The name is definitely on the deck list. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Hey, thank you, Maximus Kim. Opponent cracks the Arid Mesa. So, who are you rooting for at the grand finals this weekend? Or what players / decks are you rooting for? There are a few non Omnath decks that are in the running. Hey, what's up, Betty? Good to have you back. It is standard and historic. Oh, opponent's playing Landfall. Sweet. Oh, is this our Landfall deck? It might be. Well, we can get some pretty good Stormcaller value. So, Stormcaller. Actually, 5/10. Wow, I think we just... Wow, this is crazy. I think we just tried to kill our opponent, actually. So we Stormcaller. Double bolt our opponent? We can 16 our opponent with this. I mean, it's going to be suspicious, but Bolcha. All our opponent has to do is, like, crack a fetch land and we got him. And Landfall is all fetch lands. Flood is Strad. I mean, next turn we 10 him? I mean, that's pretty good. That's turn 4 combo burn kill. I'm rooting for Neoform too. I want to see Neoform do things. Yeah, I like Maul the Skyclave a lot too. Alright, Brushfire. Show us the fetch. Show us the fetch. Alright, crack the fetch. Please. Opponent. Attacks. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. All right, we'll take it. Sure. Cracks it. Okay, got him. This is why Tribal Flames can be good. This is a perfect example of why Tribal Flames can be good. Phone it. Tapland hits us for a bunch, but not enough, and now we burn him out. Phone it. Yeah. Hits us down to 5. However, the bad news for our opponent: white, black, green, red, blue. That's 5 land types. Phone it passes. Flagstones. Seagate Stormcaller doing things too. Seagate Stormcaller. Copy it up. Yeah. Tribal Flames. Your face. And, Tenyu? We have Snappy too. We have them both. It is good. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Snappy, but it is good enough to see play. The grand finals, wow, that was impressive. That was a really impressive performance for the deck. Wow. Grand finals is a mixture of standard and ooh, boy, we actually got potentially a lot of sideboard cards. A mixture of standard and historic. So standard is essentially didn't miss lethal. We're learning. Standard is essentially Omnath. It's the meta is up on magic.gg. Standard is like 70% Omnath with a few adventure decks and a couple of few non-Omnath adventure decks and a couple of Rakdos decks and maybe like one or two one-of archetypes. Historic is like 35% Omnath with 4-color non-Omnath ramp being the second deck. The Neoform combo deck is probably the sweetest. Would you consider trying a Thursday night football stream during the Bills game next week? Ooh, wait. Like watching the Bills game? Is that a thing you can do? Is that legal? Can you actually stream sports matches? I didn't know that was a thing. It's good, David. I think Modern, I believe, is in a really good place right now. The best place it's been in quite a while, I would say. Finding room for everything is proving challenging. All right, little trimming, right like that. Oh, but you could actually play it on your stream, like co-broadcast it or whatever. I didn't realize that. Like I knew it was on Twitch, but I guess I hadn't considered that you could stream it. All right, stab links for our opponent. Aaron Mesa go. Stoneforges for days. It sounds like things are going to be weird anyway. So, I mean, it is something I would consider. I don't know if I would do it on the Goldfish channel, most likely, but it could be something fun to do on just my random Twitch channel. But it sounds like because of the pandemic stuff, I'd be surprised if it actually happened on Thursday anyway. Yeah, I thought they were matching, but they're not for some reason. Stab legs, in for 4. The power of landfall. Yeah, down to 15 here on turn 2. And Akum Hellhound and Akum Wild Nagadal. Yeah, and more flagstones. Well, go Stoneforge Mystic. On a rampage. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for you. Thank you. Well, Stoneforge. Snag A. Batter Skull. Will it be enough? Not convinced. We will try. 1 or 2 changes to this morning's deck take. Sideboard Cavalier should really be swapped out for Meteor Golem, since you probably only cast it when you combo off, not giving your opponent tokens. Brush fire. Oh, no fetch. Please don't fetch. Oh. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh boy. Yeah, that was wow. Well, I mean that is why I was hyped for the Landfall deck. I think this is our exact build of Landfall looks like from Mucha Brew. Woo! That yeah, that's super fast starts. Like that's the upside. You can get these turn 3 kills. Yeah, Chalice on 1 would be good. You know, run it back. Thankfully, we're on the play, which I think is a huge deal in this matchup. You pronounced step wrong. It's steppy. I've never heard anyone say steppy links. Sajiri steppy? Really? No. No, you gotta be trolling me. I feel like I would have heard someone say steppy links before, if that was the pronunciation. What's up, Absent Wolf? I mean, not that I'm the expert in pronunciations. Not saying that by any stretch, but it can't be steppy. I don't think. Well, this hand's gonna be able to kill stuff, which I like. Let us Aaron Mesa go. Every once in a while, I pronounce something right. What do you think of Seasoned Pyromancer for this deck? Card draw plus creatures. I mean, Seasoned Pyromancer is a card that I think is good in... There's very few decks, if you can cast it, where it's going to be bad. So I think it's at least worth considering. Just based on that. Well, Snow-Covered Mountain... Oh yeah, Snow-Covered Mountain. Both the step links. So we don't do what happened last game. Flooded Strand. Yeah. We are going to want to threat at some point. Oh man, removal against the all-creature-based aggro deck with 0 disruption. Big oof for the Landfall deck. Yeah, this hand lines up pretty well with what Landfall is trying to do. Like, just being able to keep the... I mean, and that's a weakness of Landfall. Landfall, you get these insane starts, but if your opponent's just like, kill your thing, kill your thing, kill your thing, it goes a lot worse. Wow, opponent's not going to play anything? Interesting. Oh, they're probably setting up for Renegade Rallier next turn. Although, when we played the Landfall deck, because of Renegade Rallier at Ren and 6, you can go long sometimes, surprisingly. Yeah, take the Triome. Could use a Geist. Geist off the top would be sweet. Pretty sure that 90% of the overpowered cards from the last 2 years pair with Panharmonicon. Maybe that's a side. Ooh, alright, that is a Geist. Well, alright. Our turn to play a threat. Can you beat a Geist? Can you beat a Geist? Yeah, that was a good draw. Ask and you shall receive. Opponent, crack the fetch. When is Fatal Push Scoops playmat going to be back in stock? I need it. Ooh. I'll have to ask Richard. I'm actually not 100% sure. I actually honestly didn't realize it was... Oh. It's not exactly our list because we're not playing Cleansing Wildfires. Aww. That makes our Tribal Flames worse. Hey, what's up, Brew Dude? How are you? What's the card that deals 10 to your opponent when they have 10 life? Hitasugu Second Right is the name. Oh boy, these Tribal Flames would have been lethal. Wow, it would have been... If our opponent hadn't been able to blow up that Triome, we would have lethal here. Well, get in, hit ya. This has been a weird Landfall hand. Serum Visions. Top. Land. I mean, we're probably still good with just a handful of burn. It gotta be exactly 10 life, though, for Hitasugu Second, right? Ghost Quarter for our... Wow. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about... This is an interesting take on Landfall. Last game, they ran us over on turn 3. In this game, they're... I don't even know what they're doing. Nothing? Nothing, I think. Sure. Blows up our mountain. We will get our last basic. Another mountain. So this is like Landfall land destruction? Well, he licks your face. opponent. Wow. Why did they keep this hand? I'm so confused. Like, I'm just, like, super confused what our opponent's trying to do. Look at the Triome. 4 damage for 2 mana, still reasonable. Not as good as it could be, but still reasonable. Opponent. Well, Tribal Flames you. And... Opponent skips it up. Well, not yet. Tribal Flames you. And now our opponent scoops it up. Well, the Tribal Flame's coming through. And opponent. Yeah. All right. Well, despite the ups and downs, backs and forths, going into our last round, we can feed the kids through the stream sniping. I mean, the deck, we got blown out by Death to Taxes, but the deck's felt okay. It's felt okay. Especially if you slightly discount the stream snipe match. All right, 2-2. We need a win for a treasure chest. Can we get the win to get the treasure chest? If not, we might have to just buy ourselves a treasure chest because of the stream snipers. Yes, Ken, it was Anders again. Round 1 was Anders. And this time, Ken, he went next level. He waited until we joined the match in watching the stream, and then jumped in, because he knew that it was going to be us that we were playing against. Check out my current deck of choice for the season, Penny Dreadful. So what do you think about Penny Dreadful, chat? How many of you have played Penny Dreadful? Is it something that's worth checking out? Like, I know some people love it. Ooh, I mean, Astral Slide. You had me at Astral Slide. Astral Slide is super sweet. Oh boy. Amulet. Well, alright, Snowcover Mountain go. Yeah, I mean, Astral Slide's super sweet. That's one of my favorite cards. That does sort of make me want to try a little bit of Penny Dreadful, just because I can apparently Amulet people. Opponent, land tapped, untapped, and explores. Sure. And land. Tapped, untaps. What were they? Alright. And passes. Well, I mean, I guess we blew up the bounce land. Opponent gets to untap the land. We pass the turn. Yeah, Penny Dreadful is only 1-cent cards. Yeah, that's the only Penny Dreadful I've ever played is... Alright, there's the Dryad. The only Penny Dreadful I've ever played is the Commander Clash episode. I've never actually played Constructed. We definitely... Wow, we have so much burn in hand. Arid Mesa, Cracket. Triome will have blue, green, red, white. Alright. I'll take the Triome. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blowing up the bounce land would be sweet. I'm afraid of getting Primeval Titan, but alright, let's... Yeah, I think we just got Tribal Flames that. Oh! That gets plays, but it's not a plays. Oh, jeez. You didn't see that, chat. You didn't see any of that. You didn't see that at all. Yeah, that is That is most certainly not a Blades. Field of the Dead, untap. So that's bad news. And Valakut, and untaps, and hits us. Well, alright. Let's see if we can do this properly. You deal 3 damage. You deal 3 damage. Wow, that was not the best way to do it. Yeah, I can't even blame the chat on that one. Opponent goes quarters and passes. Oh, we need threats. We need threats. We need threats. How do we do this? So we can blow up Valakut or Field of the Dead. Well, alright. 1, 2. Cleansing Wildfire, Field of the Dead. Draw a card. It wiggles! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Ooh, Stoneforge is a threat. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Get a... Oh, we need a white source. Hollowed Fountain. Untapped. Stoneforge Mystic. For Batterskull. Pass the turn. No Titan, no Titan, no Titan, no Titan. Please, no Titan. Oh, Titan. Oh, Karn. Okay. That's still bad. It wiggles! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. About it. What are they getting? Engineered explosives. Okay. Plays explosives. Cracks explosives. I mean, opponent is out of cards for the time being, which is good. Snapcaster. Well, let us... Certain Visions. Bottom and bottom. Bolt the Karn. Arid Mesa. Go. I guess we just cast the Batterskull. Oh, if they ever find Primeval Titan, though, our life just... Okay, another amulet. And passes. I wonder how many basics they have. Well, let's crack. Thin the deck. Get our other Triome. Untap. Stoneforge. Well. Alright. Time to get a clock. Please don't Primeval Titan. Batterskull, go. No Titan, no Titan, no Titan. Okay, amulet. Yeah. Passes. Staying alive, staying alive. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3. Maul of the Skyclaves. On the Germ. Speed up the clock a smidge. Stoneforge Mystic. Wow, if they draw a Titan with 3 amulets, it's game. It's so insane. Well, get in, hit you, gain a bit of life with the Flying Germ token, with the Batterskull. Opponent down to 13. No Titan. Say it with me, chat. Everyone at once, all together now. Oh, God. Oh, sweet mother. Oh, Turn Timber? All right, whiff, whiff, whiff. Well, I haven't slammed a Titan yet. Oh! Whoa! 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 All right, it worked, chat. It worked. It worked. Our pleas were heard by the magic gods. Is this game? 8, 9, 10, 11. Not, ugh. 1, 2. Actually, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. Untap land. Untap land. We can put the sword into play. We can equip the sword to the Germ. The best Germ of all time. All of our equipment are on it. Get in, hit ya. Sword ya. Draw a card. Ooh, it's Tribal Flames. All right, let's do it the fun way. 5 ya? Oh! Well, I mean, I think we got a little, probably a lot lucky that our opponent fizzled there. Very, very lucky, but we will take it. We will take it. Yeah, that was ridiculously lucky. But we will not complain. It's good. It's good to get lucky once in a while, I will say. So Ether Gust in, because they can potentially stop a Titan. Path in, Helix out, and Sword of Fire and Ice out. Run it like that. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we did throw away a Tribal Flames, thinking that Flagstones of Trocure was in Blades. I mean, we had lethal either way, so I think it was fine to do it the way we did. Lethal is lethal. Hey, what's up, Matthew? How are you? Maybe Momir. I'm actually not sure. We might try the Hammer Time deck after we finish this league for a bit. So we might do that. We might try that and see how far we can get into a league. Because that deck does look interesting too. Well, as much as I would like to Cleansing Wildfire myself, a Bounce Land is just too juicy. It's too juicy to pass up. Alright, opponent gets a basic. Cleansing Wildfire has been pretty good. Yeah, Dragonflake's super fun. Opponent. Turn Timber tapped. Passes. Probably want to leave up Ether Gust. Alright, play the... Well, do we care about Ether Gust? Let's turn Visions. Well, Geist bottom, Flooded Strand top. Sacred Foundry untapped, so we can bolt an Azusa or something. I missed a Goat Standard stream. When is the next one? So I gotta confirm with Crim. I believe it's gonna be... Oh, Dryan, alright. I believe it is going to be next Tuesday. But I will have to confirm with Crim to make sure. Alright, this time we're not gonna punt. Let's think about this. One, so mountain, island, forest, plains. That is enough. That is a lethal amount of Tribal Flaming. So Tribal Flame, Dryad, Flooded Strand, go. Yeah, we actually might. We'll see. I'm curious to see if the interest remains, but people seem to really like the idea, and I think it would be super fun to do, like an against odds bracket, maybe modern band stuff bracket. There's a ton of possibilities. All right, opponents going to Karn. And Castle Garenbrig. And ticking down. Pithing Needle. Well, all right, crack this. Steam Vents. Untapped. Bolt. Card. Get it out of here. Yeah, the past abilities are indeed endless. How would you choose a dex to put in the against odds bracket? I feel like I would probably try to do a poll. I feel like that's on theme with against the odds, because that's how against odds traditionally worked. So I think I would start with polls for all of you to vote on to determine which against the odds decks made it to the bracket. Oh, this is going to be good. Goldie, and then actually play the bracket from there. Probably have to narrow it down somehow, because there's like 250, 260 against the odds decks. So we need some way of narrowing it down. Well, Gustia. And then our opponent has to spend their next turn paying for their pact, which is going to buy us time to start geisting our opponent. Pass the turn, and that treasure chest might be coming. It might be coming. Hey, thank you, Daigoni. I appreciate the kind words, and welcome back. Opponent, paying for the pact, not forgetting. And how far back would you go for against odds decks? I mean, they've shifted a lot since then. I mean, they'd be playing against each other, so I think it'd be fine. I mean, the meta has shifted a lot for the standard decks between, like, 2017 and where we are now, like 2020. So I think it would be fine. Well, get in with the guys, hit ya. Pass the turn. Opponent, land. Well, we will yeah, let's Snapcaster Ether Gust. Ether Gust have been great. Ether Gust the Titan again. Keep it on the top. Opponent. Alright, Dryad. Bounce land. Well, bolt your face. Down to 11. Untap. Can we win here somehow? So, if we attack 4, 5, 6, 10, Tribal Flames Xaxes? Get in, hit ya, Angel, Tribal Flames, Tribal Flames. I mean, I feel like this deck has showed off the power of Tribal Flames. If nothing else, we have seen the answer to why you would play Tribal Flames in a modern deck. 1, 2, almost cast the wrong one. Snapcaster Mage. 4, Tribal Flames. Got the GGs. Flame the face for 5. An opponent, I think, is scooping it up. And okay, well, we got there. We end up with a 3-2, which isn't bad. Like, that's reasonable, especially with the first round being wonky. So we'll take it. That's a treasure chest. Through the putts, the kids are getting a little snack. A little snack. Well, let's crack our treasure chest. And then I think, y'all want to see the the weird new version of Hammer Time? At least as much of a league as we can get through for the rest of the stream. I kind of want to try it, but I mean, it's up to y'all. It did feel like kind of a tempo-y legacy deck. I could see that. All right, treasure chest. 1 of 1. We get Lotleth Troll. Lotleth Troll is a card that I feel like should be really good. And I guess it's like Soul Flayer, it's caught on a little bit, but it seems like a card that should be so good, and it's never truly developed into a staple in any format. Not yet. Someday. All right, so we still got a little bit of time, so let's try this new version of Hammer Time. I don't know how far we'll make it before the stream ends, but we're going to give it a shot. So, you've seen Hammer Time before. This deck is similar. What we are trying to do is, well, 2 things. This is Hammer Time with a twist. So, the main goal of Hammer Time, Colossus Hammer, equip it for free with the help of Pure Steel Paladin or Sigardazade, putting it on something like, Inkmoth Nexus, 1-shot kill. Pure Steel itself is like a 2-shot kill. We have Stoneforge to find it. The interesting thing about this build, which I think is very, very unique and very interesting, is we have Pure Sight Marrow, which is a card you never see anyone play. It says 2-mana 2/2 that you can pay an Azorius Hybrid, untap it to look at the top card of your library and exile it. This opens up another combo. A combo that it's been around forever, but it's never really turned into a competitive thing. It combos with Paradise Mana, which turns any creature into Birds of Paradise. So you tap it to add a mana, then using that mana, you untap it. So what this does is, at the end of our opponent's turn, we can take in exile our deck until we find Thassa's Oracle. So exile, let's say 30 cards. We find Thassa's Oracle. We stop exiling. We untap, we draw Thassa's Oracle. Then we can play Thassa's Oracle with the trigger on the stack, Pure Sight Marrow, exile, unexile, again and again and again, exile the rest of our deck when there. So we have, I mean, essentially, not only the Colossus Hammer combo, but also this weird backup infinite exiling of your own deck combo that still involves equipment, that still triggers Pure Steel. So I think it's interesting. Is it good? I got no idea. We do have Loris as our companion, sideboard, protection for bread spells, removal, Tide Taker for some reason, Tormod Script for graveyards, and I don't know. Let's try new and I don't know if it's improved or not, but new Hammer Time. Weird Hammer Time. One of the more unique takes on Hammer Time. I have literally never seen anyone play this combo in Hammer Time. That's something I've never seen before. Doesn't Marrow need to be tapped to activate it? Yeah, so it does have to be tapped for you to activate the untap ability, but that's where Paradise Mantle comes in. Paradise Mantle allows you to essentially turn the equipped creature into Birds of Paradise. So we can tap it for a mana thanks to Paradise Mantle, and then we use that mana to untap it. And deck list updating momentarily. Urza's Lawn Care, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you, our new subscriber. Thank you. Deck list updated. Your Stranded Desert Island. You choose what you bring for life. 1 food, 1 drink, water's included, 1 album, 1 movie, 1 TV series. What would you bring? Okay, so food. So I'm gonna assume that I'm probably like scavenge up some berries or something. So I'm gonna bring a I'm tempted to say pizza, but I think I'm gonna say I think we keep this. We're actually just a land away from maybe winning. I'm gonna say for food I bring what would I not get sick of for the rest of my life? All right, I'm gonna just say dry cereal. All right, cheeseburger. I'm gonna say. But how do you keep a cheeseburger on a desert island? Drink. We'll keep this for drink. I'm gonna say. I really don't drink much outside of like, well, I guess I drink Gatorade a little bit. I don't drink soda anymore. Milk or Gatorade would probably be my number 1 choice. Yeah, let's give her fruits. Movie. Oh, album. Oh, geez. These are tough. These are all super tough. Wow, why is this game so hard? So, alright, movie. I feel like movie is actually harder than album or TV show. Opponent passes. Well, play a land, play Pure Sight Marrow. Please no countering. Opponent's countering. Well, get in for 1. What would be the movie? Album would probably be... oh, geez. Velvet Underground and Nico, maybe? I think that's an album that I've listened to a ton of times and have not gotten sick of yet. I could see arguments for a bunch of albums. Like, it would be hard to only have one album. TV show. The question is, would it be better if you're stuck on a deserted island? Do you want like a serious drama, or do you want a comedy for the TV show? I think that's the real question, because there's good options for each. Like, there's good comedies, there's good there's good dramas. Ooh, Swiss Family Robinson. That's actually a really good movie choice. That would be like an instruction manual. Like, you could watch that and learn how to build that sweet treehouse that I used to think was so cool when I was a kid. That actually might be the right choice, Donos. You could learn so much. I like where your head's at. I think that's a perfect plan. TV show would probably be. Oh man, are you just gonna keep countering my stuff forever, opponent? I'm getting a little sick of this. I gotta say. I have to say. How about a Stoneforge? Would you like to counter that as well? Oh, we're so close to the combo, but our opponent's countering it. Lost, I mean, that would be good for the instruction manual. I mean, if I want a serious TV show, it'd probably be The Wire. If I want a comedy, in all honesty, if it was going to be a comedy, it would probably be Trailer Park Boys. I think if you're stuck on a deserted island, you might as well just watch like a guilty pleasure, a guilty pleasure kind of TV show. That I mean, yeah, I think I might go with that. Oh, Gilligan's Island. That. So Lost, Gilligan's Island, Swiss Family Robinson, just bring stuff that hopefully keeps you. The other option, what's like the longest TV show? Simpsons? Like, I'm assuming you get the entire series. Maybe you gotta go with like Simpsons or something, even though maybe it's not quite what you want the most, but you just have like the most episodes, so it keeps you interested for longer. Well, I mean, it's also got to be something you want to watch a little bit. I mean, I don't know if a million episodes of a show I didn't like would be better than like a season of a show I did like. Like Young and the Restless, yes. I would rather watch a few seasons of The Wire than have new episode every day of Young and the Restless, I think. Although maybe I changed my mind once I was stuck on the deserted island. Maybe I'd be so bored I would become a a fan of soap operas. Always thought he's a good choice too, I think. Well, let us Pure Sight Marrow. Land Paradise Mantle. Equip. Pass the turn. All right. Well, next turn is the turn. Maybe. I don't think our opponent knows about the combo, so we might be able to get some free value here. Opponent passes. Ooh, Sagardazade. I like that. Now we get to attack on multiple levels. Let's Colossus Hammer. Colossus Hammer the Stoneforge. Okay, I think this works. I think we got him. Wow, opponent just scoops it up? Okay. Well, counter, but no lands. And when I take down the control deck, Seth, I'm a little sad with how good Lucille and Rick are. I want to buy them, but feel uncomfortable spending $50 and buying this type of product, which I disapprove of, but TCG Player is selling them for $140. Crazy M, do whatever you think is best for you. That's my advice. And that's even what I was trying to get across in the article that I wrote is it's really up to you and what other people think. That shouldn't really be matter to you. If you love the Walking Dead cards and you want them, then buy them. And if you think that the product is something that you don't want to support and that's more important to you than wanting the Walking Dead cards, then don't buy them. And I don't think anyone should have a problem with that. Like, I know some people do, but I don't think it's fair that some people do have a problem with that. And I know, like, I was absolutely shocked at how many people got mad about this week's podcast. I was like very confused because I felt like what I was saying is like, if you're mad about this, redirect your anger to wizards, not to other players. Like, that was, if I could sum up what I was trying to say in one sentence, it would be that. Like, attacking other players, attacking the rules committee, attacking each other, attacking other groups in the community, like, that's not going to get anything done. That, like, and if anything, it's going to make things worse. If you got feedback or things are like, they're, and you don't appreciate the product, then, like, then send that to wizards. Give them your feedback because they actually have the power to change something when some random person doesn't. And I was, like, actually really shocked at how many people took that as, like, oh, you're being a shill, or you like The Walking Dead, you're a fan of The Walking Dead cards. I was like, did I not, like, communicate myself, or are people just, like, intentionally missing the point? I was really confused. I was like, what is going on here? What is actually happening? Tide Taker seems good. Oh, we're gonna time out here, aren't we? But yeah, I mean, if you want them and it makes sense for you, then buy them. Like, and don't let what anyone else says affect you. Like, personally, hey, let me see, Sai. I'm not buying them. Like, I'm 100% convinced that they're a good financial investment. I think it is quite literally free money, but I don't want to support it, so I'm not buying it. Like, that's my personal choice. But if your choice is different, your choice is different. Like, it's not really my business what your thoughts on it are, or what you want to how you feel about it. Well, let's play a land. Get down Sigarda Aid. Good start. Did I see the MTG Bunny Crew? No, what's MTG Bunny Crew? I like the Cavern of Souls idea, Sai. Something else, I don't know if it's a budget consideration. Wait, what is... Yeah, I don't know if it's a budget consideration, but if budget is not a concern, I think the Mana and Legacy is so good, it would be pretty easy to play, like, fetch lands in a Bayou or something to cast Once Upon a Time in a pinch. I think if budget is really, really no concern, it would be pretty easy to also be able to play fetch lands and dual lands to cast Thassa's Oracle. If there was some situation where we're not doing it with Lion's Eye Diamond mana. The other thing I would say is sideboard. I think you're going to want to, I would probably say, like the Fatal Push slots and stuff, I think you probably want to go heavy on Assassin's Trophies, Abrupt Decays, which would be another reason to go into green and actually have green mana, because Graveyard Hate is a thing. Rest in Pieces, Leyline of the Voids, and it seems pretty unbeatable. So yeah, something else to consider. That it's probably, I would say, it is probably worth it. What did they get? Batterskull? Yeah. Alright, Stoneforge Mystic. We don't even have Batterskulls, but we do have Paradise Mantles. Way better than Batterskull. Given the choice. It was a whole bunch of Planeswalkers done by cosplayers as bunny versions. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Opponent passes. Well, play a Bobble. Play a Plains. Play a Pure Sight Marrow. Wow, they're gonna... Alright, opponent counter, sure. Well, we will... Steel Shaper's Gift. Get Colossus Hammer. Pass the turn. Well, here we come, opponent. Here we come. The hammer is here. The hammer is here. Played with PSD. With PSTD. In a game with Nagan due to triggers and fortunate situation, you definitely don't deserve hate. Definitely best yell at wizards. Accounts, not personal accounts. On the situation. Opponent passes. Yeah, I don't really know. I've never watched Walking Dead, so apart from what I've just heard people saying randomly, I don't really know much at all about the character. Ooh, jeez, all right. I don't really know much at all about the characters. Is Walking Dead even, like, is it worth watching? I mean, I've heard that it's went downhill, but was it worth watching before it got to whatever season it's on now? Opponent brainstorms. Well, let's bobble. See what our opponent put on top. Drawing Pure Steel. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary. Drawing Pure Steel would be interesting. Shadow Spear. I'll play a land. Tithe Taker. Ugh. Colossus Hammer. Shadow Sphere. Do we hit our opponent? Whoa! Post scoops it up! Okay, wanna know. Oh, was it originally a comic? I didn't actually know that. Wow. I'm surprised our opponent conceded there. I don't think they were dead. That was not actually lethal, but yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, they do have flash, but I don't think there's a ton of difference there. Why is Jace Mirror Mage not really played? It's not very good. I think part of it is, in Standard right now, not much outside of Omnath is played, at least from a competitive perspective. Like, Omnath is just so high up in the rankings of the format that not much really compares with that. So I think that's part of it. I think Jace, ever since I saw Jace printed, yeah, Standstill, I haven't played Legacy Standstill in a long time, but it is a deck that I've played before in the fairly distant past, and it is a strategy I like. So Jace is a card that I feel like is still at its best in control matchups, control mirrors even. I feel like that is the home for Jace. I feel like it's not as exciting in our current meta, which is primarily aggro versus ramp. So it just dies. I feel like it needs to be, against stacks that don't have many creatures, where it can actually sit out on the battlefield for a few turns. And it's just not really what the meta's like. As Standard, the ramp decks are super fast, the aggro decks are super fast, which just makes Jace a tough sell. So I don't think it's impossible that I don't think it's impossible that Jace becomes good eventually. I think the meta's just like not in that place right now, though. Ooh, yeah. Stanzel Shark Typhoon sounds super sweet. Are we gonna get double bolted here? Wow, his opponent just, they're going all in? Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. So aggressive. So opponent's got a bobble on top. We have a Sea-Chrome Coast on top. Well, there goes our board. Soulscar Mage is huge. We even had protection, and it still just really didn't matter. Pota gets it, hits us. We draw a couple of extra cards. Oh, we were so close to getting the hammer on something, too. We had the setup. Well, we get some extra cards. Yeah, we played our Jeskai League and decided to do a couple of... Decided to do a couple of games with this weird Pure Sight Marrow Colossus Hammer deck at the end of the stream. Well, pass the turn. Bobble grows a Soulscar Mage. Corrects the bobble. Goes a combat, gets in, hits us. Sure. Down to a low life total, like 10 or less, perhaps. Down to 10. Land. Opponent passes, draws a card. Well, Stoneforge Mystic. I wonder if our opponent knows this deck. We'll take Paradise Mantle. We'll play Paradise Mantle. We will equip it. Please don't have removal. Okay. I don't think our opponent knows. I don't think our opponent knows what's up. Pass the turn. Okay. Tap out. I don't think you know what's up. Opponent plays a land, cracks a land. Can we pull off the combo? Blood Crypt, untapped. I mean, I think we got to go for it either way or else we're going to die. That Shadow, sure. Come on. Scourge. Play Scourge. Potent. Gets in. Well, we'll block. Okay, Apostle's Blessing. One card in hand. Here it comes. I think. I mean, we're going for it. Hopefully it works. Sure. Well, okay. Combo time. Blue. Untap. Yes. Blue. Untap. Yes. Blue. Untap. Oh, this is going to take a minute, isn't it? Yes. So we have to do this until we find our Thassa's Oracle. So we do this for a bunch of times. Eventually we find Thassa's Oracle. Everything else gets exiled. Nothing else matters. It's all about the Thassa's Oracle. Inkmoth, no. Untap it. I mean, this is sweet. It is working. Inkmoth again. No. Untap it. I mean, we're getting there. 39 cards. We're getting there. But yeah, I mean, I assume once our opponent sees what's going on, they'll scoop, but we'll see. Exile. But it is a little click intensive. That might be a downside to playing this on stream, actually. That we have to sit through this. On YouTube, it can be edited out. Stream, no such luck. But maybe once our opponent sees the Thassa's Oracle, they'll scoop and realize what's going on. Exile. 33 cards. We're making progress. We're getting there. Exile. I mean, this is a game we probably would not have won without this combo, which is, I guess, cool. Exile. There's only one, so who knows? It could be the bottom card in our deck for all we know. Halfway through the deck. Exile. Untap. Yeah, pure steel. Normally good. Not here. Untap it. Sorry, I can't really look at chat right now. We gotta try to get through this combo. So I will catch up. If you have important questions, wait till we find Thassa's Oracle, and then I will read them all. I just gotta do this without misclicking, which is a slight concern. I'm very afraid I'm gonna accidentally exile the Thassa's Oracle, and then all this was for nothing, and we lose. So that's a disaster, is that one extra click. Okay, 23. I mean, it's somewhere. It exists. We know it's in our deck. Stoneforge, that's not it. Down to 21 cards. I guess this is less work that we have to do next turn. Exile Inkmoth. Untap it. Inkmoth. Wow, it's way at the bottom. It is all the way at the bottom. And, Pona asked if it was Thassa's Oracle. I told him eventually, yes, we would find it, and they scooped it up. All right, well, the combo worked. Yeah, so the idea is... So the idea, that's exactly the idea. So this is our opponent's end step. We exile until we find the one Thassa's Oracle, untap, draw it, do the same thing, exile the deck, play Thassa's Oracle, win. So the combo worked the way it was supposed to. The opponent said they would have scooped earlier if they had realized what we were doing. They said they didn't. I don't think they were familiar with the combo, and they said they couldn't think of what the win con was until they asked. So. And then they apologize, and they aren't going to apologize. Like, it is within your rights to make people play out their combos. I think it's the sporting thing to do is to scoop, but, But if you don't know what your opponent's combo is, then you should definitely not scoop. Like, if you can actually gain information about... If you can actually gain information about your opponent's deck, that is a legitimate reason to not concede. What are we cutting? Maybe we don't Forge Tender. Or, we already got a decent amount of removal. Well, we probably want some at least. They do have black removal too, though. Alright, maybe Forge Tender's not worth it. So go down the baubles. Don't Forge Tender. One Steel Shaper's Gift. One bauble. Try it like that. When playing Storm, I actually like to go through the motions. Yeah, I mean, that's good practice, too. Especially with decks like Storm. Here's an updated deck. Would you consider for against odds? By the way, landed my first viral flip skateboarding today. Ooh, nice. Congratulations, Sai. Alright, reveal Luras. The deck looks super fun, Sai. I will have to see if I get a chance. I'll have to mess around with it. I don't do too many. Well, hardly. I think I've done like one or two legacy against odds. So it's not a very common format, but the combo does definitely intrigue me. Bonacrax. And I saw my my little nephew Jax he just turned 1, and and was hanging out with him last weekend, and my brother skateboards a little bit, and he's trying to was trying to do his skateboard. He can already stand on a skateboard, and he tries to like do the tricks that he sees other people do, but he doesn't actually really get off the skateboard. But for being like a month older than 1, being able to like consistently stand on a skateboard without falling off is probably pretty impressive, I would say. Colossus Hammers for the beatdown plan. All right, there goes our stepmom. Yeah. I mean, we have Pure Steels, we have Cigar-Aid, so we have ways to put them on. So Pure Sight Marrow, I would consider it kind of a backup combo in some sense. Like, it's another way we can win. I think our primary way of winning is still often make something huge with. It still usually makes something huge with Colossus Hammer, but that gives us a nice backup plan as well. Boat it. Ooh, boy. All right, and the bolt. Jeez, okay. Well, now we got nothing. It's us. Silent clearing goo. I mean, I guess we tutor up something. Probably Shadow Sphere. Pass the turn. Aye, but nothing going on. Is Pure Sight Mirror an against odd style card? I would consider it an against odd style card. Opponent has a Scourge. Pretty big. And a Bobble. Yikes. Good golly. I'll kill that, but I don't think it matters. This is probably the deck that has risen the most since Zendikar Rising in Modern, to the point where I think this is close to Uro now for most played, and it might actually be more heavily played than Uro since Zendikar Rising released. Like, this is the new hotness. The 8... The 8 copies of... The 8 copies of Death Shadow deck. Wouldn't the deck need redundancy of some kind, only for putrids? Are LEDs backup discard outlet? Yeah, so I think the LEDs are for discarding. I think the deck, I think the combo is really cool. And I think it's probably spectacular when it goes off, but I would, hey, good luck with the webcam magic, Crazy. We'll be back Monday. My guess is that it's very much an against the odds deck. I would be very surprised if it was a super competitive, tier option or anything. But it does seem like the kind of deck where when you pull off the combo is probably, the combo looks spectacular. So I think that's the exciting part. Like, I don't expect that the deck is going to be good in the, win tournament sense, but I think the combo is going to be really cool in the games when it goes off. That's my overall thoughts on the deck. So I wouldn't go out and spend, $2,000 on it or whatever Legacy price is in hopes of, winning the next Legacy Grand Prix or whatever. But if you got the cards laying around, the combo is really sweet. Hey, see you, Keji. Yeah, we're getting near the end anyway. We'll see. If we lose this one, we might we'll see. We might do one more match, we'll see. I'm not sure. Maybe one more after this. We got to see the combo though. And we saw the combo. The downside is the combo is pretty clunky at Moto, so I don't even know if we want to see the combo again, because it's just us clicking through it forever. So we might have seen, the cool thing that the deck can do. Land, add, give her fruits. Hopefully our opponent's hand is not as good as last time. Pass the turn. Headset has not been replaced yet. Scalding Tard. Still scraping by with the old one, but yeah, shortly. Opponent has removal. Ink Moth. Bobble. Go. Oh, as much as people are mad about the new Secret Lair, some of the Secret Lairs are really cool. I still have misgivings about them cutting out local game stores, but I do like that a place exists in Magic to have art like this, which just doesn't really fit in normal sets. So there are some upsides, I think, to Secret Lairs. Ooh, Scourge on top. Okay. Well, opponent passes. Sigarda's Aid one time. Spellskite. Well, play the land. Spellskite. If we draw Sigarda's Aid, we can potentially just straight up win with this Ink Moth. Like, we're that close. Piercia would also, I think, not quite do it. Build it. Oh, no! Opponent. Come on now. Taking our hammer? Yeah, I mean, that was, and I think that's why people freaked out, is the Walking Dead one, wow. Oh my goodness. Alright, opponent's got it all. They take the pair, okay. Well, all we gotta do is draw Sigarda's Aid, and our opponent's dead. And they deserve it after the amount of removal that they played. Opponent passes. Well, that's awkward. Well, silent clearing. Sack silent clearing. Giver of Runes. Go. Opponent. Seagate Stormcaller Calling the Weak Grizzlebrand. Ooh, that's spicy. Yeah, Calling the Weak is, wow, so much removal. So much removal. Calling the Weak is a really powerful ritual effect. I've always wondered why no one has really figured out a way to break it. Well, more useless lands. I guess we infect you, like, we're not doing anything else. Land go. Come on, Sigarda's Aid! Our opponent's gonna have this huge Scourge, like, we're running out of time. We're running out of time for Sigarda's Aid to come off the top of our deck. It's gotta be soon. It's gotta be very soon. Opponent hits us to 14. Burrington Forge Tender. That helps very, very slightly. Ink Moth Nexus. Hit ya. So that stops the Soulscar Mage, but it doesn't. Oh no, their last card's a. Wow. Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, well. And they got us. Oh, well, the good news is we got to see the combo go off, and it was sweet. That is the upside. We got to see the sweetness in the combo. Downside is, holy removal. But, I mean, I guess that's a big reason why this deck is moved up to the top of the format. Yeah, I mean, we can get Luris. It's just so slow with the amount of death that is happening to us right now. About it. Yeah, I mean, we can get Luris. It's just ridiculously slow. If it was old Luris, pre-errata Luris, then it could be good. But now we just, like, chump block and play Luris and chump block, and that's just, well, that's just the death of us. Yeah, that was just a really good hand. Opponent had, what, 3 lands, 2 threats, 2 Thought Seizes, 4 removal spells. Including a 2-mana 12/12, of course, is one of the threats, so, I mean, that's just not a hand that we're going to beat any percentage of the time. So, is there any way we get out of, is there any even possible way we get out of this? I guess it involves drawing a land, as weird as that sounds. Well, play Stoneforge Mystic. tutor up something that isn't super relevant. I guess Shadow Sphere. Forge Tender. Yeah, like lure is, even if we play it, we can't recast. No. Wow! Alright. Well, we got to see a little bit of hammering. The 8 Shadow deck, maybe we'll try it sometime, but maybe it's too top tier. This might be the best deck in Modern at the moment. If not, it's second best to Euro pile as far as how good it is. Pork, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't you have blocked and then sacrificed Forge Tender? I'm confused. I'm confused what that would have. What impact? I mean, like, yes, you can block and sack Forge Tender, but I'm trying to think of what impact that would actually have on anything. Because Forge Tender, it prevents the damage of one red source for a turn. So we could, like, sack it to fizzle half of the Lava Dart, but it doesn't actually give, like, protection like Mother of Runes. So Lava Dart Flashback would still get it. It doesn't really stop Scourge though, right? Anyway, I think, everyone, that brings us to the end of our modern stream. So, Jeskai Wildfire Blade, it had some really good games. We got to see the power of Tribal Flames. We got to see the power of Cleansing Wildfire, especially against decks like Belcher, which was really sweet. Geist, I still don't know if it's time for Geist to come back to Modern. It had some good games, and it is a fast clock if your opponent does nothing. But if your opponent plays creatures, it gets a lot worse. Oracle Hammer Time, I mean, it seems fine. I'm not sure that I like this better than a more attacking-focused Hammer Time deck, but we did see the combo go off, and I think right now, before people really figure out what's going on, you have additional value of people just never having seen this combo before, so people don't really, like, play around it. They don't see a Paradise Mantle on a Pure Steel, they don't see a Paradise Mantle on a Pure Sight Marrow and think, oh, I'm going to die. So they don't really focus on dealing with it so you can get some free wins. Of course, once people realize how the deck works, that's probably going to get a little bit harder. But we'll be back on Monday with some more streaming. Last stream of the week, we will be back more streaming Monday afternoon. So, quick reminders, replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams, including, the first band bracket stream. Tonight's stream will be going up in the future. Normal YouTube, Commander Clash tomorrow. There's also a sweet Much Brew tomorrow. We're playing Modern Much Brew. I guess I'd probably tell you, we're roguing in Modern, and I actually think rogues are pretty sweet in Modern. So Modern Rogues for Much Brew tomorrow. So check that out as well. Tons of stuff over the weekend. And one more reminder that our sponsor this fine evening is Card Kingdom. And maybe you need some Magic cards. Zendikar Rising, older stuff, doesn't matter. Card Kingdom's got them all. They can even hook you up with a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know in your order notes that you want one when you go to check out. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. You all are amazing, awesome. Seriously, I appreciate you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out playing Modern tonight. Hopefully I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, whether you're magicking or not magicking. I don't care. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it, love it, have a great time. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.